You feel a burning pain in your side, like someone just stabbed you with a knife. It turns out that apparently someone did just stab you with a knife. It seems that you're a piece of bread. You're completely fine with this. But just then, a thought hits you. Bread is not supposed to be aware that it's bread, because it's bread! This sure is a crummy situation. What will you do? You go. Starting off your grand escape with a poorly executed backflip, you make it onto level ground. Carefully choosing to hop to the left in hopes of escaping, you find yourself facing an open door. You feel small compared to the large opening in the wall that leads to your freedom, but at the same time excited by all the new opportunities you now have. With a few more hops, you make it to the outside world. Where will you go first? You make your way to the swankiest hot dog cart in town, operated by an even equally swanky looking person who looks to be bent over and asleep, their chin resting on the palm of their hand, snoozing face inches close to falling on the scalding hot surface of the cart. They automatically stand up straight, their eyes wide and a confused expression to match. They quickly realise the situation they were in and that you just saved them from a hell of a medical bill. They pick you up and hold you up in the air. Certainly not unlike how that monkey picked up Simba in The Lion King. They praise you endlessly for saving their face, mentioning somewhere in the word vomit that their name is Alex. So what now? You get to know Alex better and eventually ask them to go on a date, to which they reply, yes. You two hit it off famously and you end up working with them at the hot dog cart, ending this small adventure on a good note. Give yourself a pat on the back, my friend. You've earned it. You feel a burning pain in your... You go... It appears that the odds are not in your favour, as your torturer recaptures you in their gigantic grip and sticks you back in the toaster where you belong. Nice job there, Texas. You feel a burn. But just then, you just can't bear it. If you actually had a face, you'd be sadly whispering, "Mama," to your loaf and crying yourself a river. Wow, you actually... You were a piece of bread that was lucky enough to be given life by some unknown god. But instead of becoming famous or going on bread adventures, I just want you to know that your loaf wouldn't want this. You feel you feel a burning pain in your That's depressing that you just throw your life away like that. Nonetheless, the person that has taken... But alas, you realise... You're... You just... You feel it turns out that apparently someone did just stab you with a knife. It's but you start you with a suit yourself. The giant, that's it. What? No, sorry. You feel a burning pain in your side. Like it seemed you're complete, but just this. What we. You got. Starting. Careful. You feel with a few. You make. Their eyes open slowly, and their peaceful expression turns into one of panic. I mean, their face was just about to get burnt by a hot dog cart. They look at you accusingly for not warning them and crush you under their shoe, throwing a in there for emphasis. You can't help but realise that you sort of deserved it, though. I guess being a jerk just doesn't work out sometimes. You feel but you. He automatically stands up straight, his eyes wide and a confused expression to match. He quickly realises the situation he was in and that you just saved him from a... He picks you up. He prays. So what now? You give a plentiful amount of your welcomes before taking your leave, making your way towards the forest. The wide range of trees intrigues you, and you conclude that you could make your home there. Fast forward a few years, and you've built a slice of bread-sized cottage beside a river, where you use your body as bait for fish, and then wrestle them so you can later cook them and eat them. Of course, you never actually do eat them because, well, you know, you're a slice of bread. But it's the thought that counts. Man, life in the wilderness sure is intense, but you wouldn't have it any other way. You're cooked, but just you. If that's how you, and so you cry so much that you end up flooding the house that you're currently inside of. Completely ignoring the fact that the house is flooded, you continue to cry until eventually all of Earth has flooded. I'm sorry to say that due to you being such a pussy, you've flooded the entire planet with your tears. There are no survivors. Also, you're soggy. But you. She automatically stands up straight. So what? You get to, you feel a burning, but that, no. You kept they so what now? Unfortunately, but at least you died doing. You feel it's a but you no.